everybody, it's Leah and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be drawing my good friend Soxen again, or you know her as Teng. In my last video of me drawing her, I talked about where we met, but not like our first interaction together. She actually reminded me about it in her stream where she was reacting to the video I made of her, and she told the story there, but since it's over there, I'm going to repeat it. So we were in statistics class, and it was second period, I think, and it was after a math test, and she was asking around if she had the right answer, and I told her my answer, and then we slowly started talking because we realized our next class was econ. It wasn't government, it was econ. And so we were walking to class together and talking, and we slowly started talking more and more every day after that because we had those two classes together. So like that first semester of senior year, we had those two classes together, and that's how we became really close and we started talking a lot. I forgot how we started talking, but I remember the conversation of us walking over to class together because it was after the test, so we only started talking at the very end of class, and then we started walking together to our next class. And I remember our conversation was like, so like since I thought she was a Visco girl still, I didn't know what Visco girls talked about. So I was trying to just like come up with generic topics, and then she was like telling me a little bit about herself, and she like told me that her parents are very strict and don't let her go outside without her brothers really, and all that stuff. Like they don't abuse her. I don't know, just making sure that's not the message that's getting out there. They're really nice. I've kind of interacted with them before, but she is a very well, like, I don't know, she's like a princess guarded in a castle. That's the vibe I get from her parents. But yeah, so we were talking about our families and stuff while we were walking over, and it was kind of awkward because like I really didn't know much about her, and I was like, what do Visco girls talk about? And I was like, scrunchies, I have scrunchies, and I showed her my backpack full of scrunchies because I ordered like a 64 pack off of Amazon because I wanted to have like scrunchies in my backpack to just whip out. So yeah, I remember that. Before I go on reminiscing about memories with her, I'm going to talk about the art a little bit. So I wanted to try like a 3D art style, and I have in the past and I kind of miserably failed at it. So I am trying again here, and I actually think I pulled it off really well. Not so much the 3D aspect part, just making sure it looks good. Like I tried giving her extra definition. Like this is a first attempt of many, so it will only get better from this. But yeah, this is like a 3D, I'm trying to make like a 3D model just like without actually using 3D models. So yeah, also I'm working on the nose a lot here because I could not get it right. But yeah, so that is the art, and I'm going to be moving on to more stories. So when I met Soxen, I was in a bad place mentally because my boyfriend of 2 years broke up with me. I had broke up with me at that point because it was like fall of 2019, and we were talking because since we were seniors, we were talking about college and how we were going to go to different places, and that's why we broke up. But Soxen was really there for me and made sure I was like always happy, and like she always made sure I was like okay, and I really appreciated that because you do need people there for you when you're going through bad things like that, because it was really like kind of like losing a best friend for me going through this breakup because we dated for 2 years. We were like really comfortable with each other and we're like best friends. So yeah, she was really there for me whenever I did get dumped. And after I got dumped, it was kind of funny because like whenever I get dumped after a long relationship, I kind of seek out for the next. I start looking for a new boy because I'm apparently very emotionally dependent, and that's not good. And yeah, don't be like that, kids. That's bad. So yeah, I started looking for a new boy, and I kept going through guys, and Soxen saw all the boys that I went through, and she was, even though I knew she was judging me and judging them because like she was like, "Oh, Leah, these are terrible choices," and I was like, "I know." but it's all I got right now. So but she was very like supportive, even though they were bad choices. There were some bad choices, not all bad, just mostly bad. And it was like really funny because we'd always joke around about it, and we still do. So now I'm gonna be talking about our second class together, which was econ, taught by the infamous football coach that threatened me, like threatened to hurt me because I wouldn't get off my phone apparently. Like I have terrible memory, but Soxon told me that was the reason why he threatened me. I guess because I was always on my phone during that class, because I got really it was really boring and he didn't do a good job, very good job of teaching. Like he was not very passionate about it, and you could tell because like class like econ and government classes taught by like coaches are just bad. Like that class was just bad. Like he would let all the football players like do whatever they want because since they already know him from another class and stuff. I don't know. He favored them more, and he did not like kids like me. I was the only kid like this in my class, I guess, because like the other kids were more like I don't know, stoic, because they were just like high, I guess. I don't know. But I told you that high school's on crack, but yeah, I was like the only like energetic one on my phone, not paying attention. Like there was other people on their phone too, but they were more stoic about and like in the background, but since I'm so energetic, it's just hard to like conceal my presence, I guess. And yes, he literally threatened to strangle me, I think. That's what it was. And because I wouldn't get off my phone. And I said, I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video actually about it. My friend was recording the lecture he was giving us while I was on my phone, and when he threatened to strangle me, my friend actually got it on tape. And I was like debating on like bringing this or like turning him in or something because I was like, this is kind of inappropriate. So should I? But I just ended up not doing anything because, as I said in my first Soxon video, I was a terrible student and I know why he said it because I was a shitty person like to him. But as Soxon said in her stream, that's still not a reason why to, or like still not a reason to threaten someone like that. And the funny thing is, so econ is a 1 semester class, and then my next semester I took weight training, which is a class supposed to teach you how to lift weights and like how to lift them properly so you don't hurt yourself. But the teacher never taught anything. He literally showed up, took attendance, and left. And most of the time, I either sat there on my phone the whole time or got in my car and left for like the hour. And one time I did sit, like I stayed behind, and then my econ teacher walked up to me and was like, now I know you slack off in other classes too. But he said that smiling, like jokingly. So I think by the end of our like semester, our relationship was better, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. Our relationship was so weird throughout that semester, and then that run-in was just like, I guess he's okay with me now because he knows at least I wasn't just ignoring him. I ignore other people too, I guess. So we're now nearing the end of the video, and I'm going to talk about the art again a little bit. I did edit it a few times per Soxon's request because I was just making sure I got everything right because I hope she uses it. And like as you can see, I'm smaller. I made the eyes smaller. I gave her more of a chin because I messed that up. And yeah, I just made some few final touches. But I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you subscribe and like, and I hope you watch my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.